Hello watch fans, it's Anders here on Watch On channel. Today I decided to collect 4 very interesting watches I got in for review and do the first impressions unboxing video with all the 4 watches at once. So here we have them on my table and let's just get into the unboxing of these 4 watches. So the first one, as you can see, doesn't actually have a box. This is a prototype from a completely new brand called Dracon. As you see here, Dracon here below 12 o'clock. This is called the Kasabian Seal, and this is part a sports watch, part a dive watch. That's the idea behind this watch. And you can see we get the typical dive watch styling with the 120 click unidirectional bezel. The bezel action is really nice on this watch. This is the brown version. You also get 3 other color choices when they release this watch. They will start producing this watch in February, start of February, so it's about the time to start producing the watch, and then they will release the website and start to actually also sell these watches in March. That's what they tell me. It is a 42mm watch, thickness of approximately 14mm, lock width of 22, and 47mm lock tip to lock tip. An interesting thing is the story behind this watch, which I will be getting much more into during the full review. Also, it's powered by the Miyota 8217, which is an interesting movement, an interesting choice, which I also will be getting into during the review. I think for a prototype, this does a really nice job. It does have a few little flaws, but this is of course because it's a prototype. So what I also really like besides the color is the attention to detail. And I really like the matte insert here. You can see this has a very matte color. It's not shiny. Very matte, looks really classy. And here we have the Kasabian Seal on the backside. 150 meters water resistance and sapphire crystal. So I will be getting much more into this watch soon when I do the full review. The next one, and this is from DIY Watch Club. And it's actually not a watch. Inside here we actually find the movement, and I decided just to show you because this is actually how a Seiko NH35A movement looks. Just to show you guys, you get a full box, as you can see in your screen now, where you can actually build your own watch. You can actually gather all the parts, set them together, and then you actually are putting together your own watch. So I will be getting into making that watch, which is a really cool dive watch, very soon, just to show you. So that is also coming up very soon from DIY Watch Club. So the next one, and this is from New Zealand, and it's the first time I actually experienced a watch from New Zealand, and this is of course from DRAKEN watches. All of you guys who are very much into microbrand watches, you of course know DRAKEN watches because they are very much a popular brand within microbrand watches. So this one comes in this nice brown leather kind of travel case here. Really nice quality. As you can see here, you get a nice tag and you also get an additional NATO strap. Here you find the warranty and stuff like that. I will of course also be doing the full review of this watch. And here we have it. The DRAKEN watch. You can see big masculine dive style watch. Just pull off the plastic on the back as well so we can see some more details because this case back is really cool. This is the DRAKEN TUGELA, as you can see here. A big masculine dive watch. 120 click unidirectional bezel. This kind of burgundy or darker red reminds me a little of the Tudor Black Bay red, but a lighter red, not as kind of almost purple or burgundy as on the Tudor. Really nice bezel action. It is powered by the Seiko NH35A and it's priced at around $384 when you actually convert the New Zealand dollars to US dollars, it's less than $400 US for this watch. You see, we get this nice bead blasted finish. Very kind of modern case design with DRAKEN on the side here. It really just screams tool watch. Kind of standard typical clasp, but the cool thing is you get no less than 6 micro adjustments, as you can see here. A nice detail I saw was the way that they actually implement the date complication. As you can see here at 6 o'clock, you actually have the date down here, which is the same color as the dial, which I think is a really nice way of doing it. It kind of blends in perfectly. Of course, also some dimensions for this beast. 42 millimeters, 14 millimeters thick, lock width of 22 millimeters, and 47.5 lock tip to lock tip. Although I haven't sized the bracelet on this DRAKEN TUGELA yet, I just really wanted to put it on my wrist. And you see, it's a big, hefty, and also very heavy dive watch. And on to the last watch. And this, just like the Dracon here, is actually a watch that hasn't been released yet. This is also a DRAKEN. And this is the DRAKEN KRUGER. This is in pre-order. You can look at DRAKEN's website. You can find the link down in the description if you're interested in this watch. It's priced at around $340 US as far as I know at the pre-order, so pretty nice deal. It comes in this really nice packaging. This is kind of a pouch or a tool you use if you're out exploring the wildlife. You can put this in your belt to have some different stuff in it. You see a rhino, and the packaging is just really cool. So you open here and then it says pull, and of course we are going to pull. I was a little bit nervous the first time what is going to be revealed, but luckily it was a very cool watch that came out when you actually decided to pull out this nice wooden little thing. And you see again we get a nice NATO strap, and then we get the watch here. This is the DRAKEN KRUGER as we saw before, and this is a mega quartz chronograph watch. Big and tooly, but very light because it's actually made in titanium. You see again, just like with the TUGELA, we get this very modern kind of sharp edged case, female end links, which is really nice because this watch is a 44 millimeter watch in diameter, 14 millimeters thick, 22 millimeter lock width, 49 millimeters from lock tip to lock tip. This is a mega quartz. This is the Seiko VK63. This is the Panda. They have several different versions. This is the Panda. This is actually the personal example of Mike, who owns DRAKEN watches. He sent me this one, his own personal prototype, his own personal production run of this new model. So I'm very happy to actually get this watch in. Really nice bezel action. I really like this kind of matte black color. And you see we get the minutes on the bezel. Very easy to grip. And then we get the hours inside here in black. Let me just start the chronograph. We get these little kind of almost hidden pushers, because this is essentially a tool watch, maybe also even a dive watch, but you do get the chronograph function, which is really nice. Really nice signed crown. We see the case back with the rhino, and we see 300 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, and you see the number here 000, because this is not a production unit. This is, as I said, Michael's own personal example. I really think this case back is cool. I think it's a really nice idea to actually have the rhino as the case back. And then you stop it here again and you reset it. Date window at 6 o'clock. So on my 17.5 centimeter wrist, it is a big hefty watch, but I can easily pull it off. just like with the other Dracon watch, the dimensions are really good. And a thing that I experienced when I just first fooled around with these Dracon watches is the crown action. So smooth and soft. Very, very easy to operate. Very easy to screw back in. It's buttery smooth. Really, really top quality crown action actually for a watch that is priced at the below $400 prices. So this was the unboxing first impressions of 4 new watches. One of them actually just a movement, a Seiko movement, which I will be getting much more into. I will be coming back with full reviews of all these watches. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, first impressions of these 4 watches. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, give this video a thumbs up, it's a big help, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, bye.